James McDonald is on the show. Right, James, in terms of that shortlist of 4 that Jamie Carragher has given, what do you make of it?
It's a strong list, isn't it? I think any club would want one of these guys as the manager. But I think, for me, I think that order goes Enrique first, Tuchel, probably Eddie Howe next to Nagelsmann. I think that's it. But again, you'd be happy with any of them managing your club.
And do you believe that all 4 of those are realistic for Manchester United in the summer?
Not necessarily all realistic. I think Eddie Howe's actually quite happy with what he's doing at Newcastle and he's enjoying that project. He's doing really well, so I think it'd take a lot to get him off there. But I think Tuchel maybe after the World Cup might want a new challenge.
Who else would you put on the shortlist then?
I really like Emre. I think he's a solid manager. He comes in, makes an instant impact. He's proved that he can win trophies in Europe. He's proved that he can stabilise clubs. Look what he did with Villa after Gerrard left it. But I've got to say, after the weekend, you've got to see what Carrick's going to do.
No, I don't think Carrick's a bad idea. I really don't. I'm not saying that he's guaranteed. But let's give him some time. He knows the football club.
Absolutely, and I think there's something to be said. He's not got the experience yet. That's fair enough. But you've got to say these young managers. You look at Kompany. He's not very experienced. He got his run out at Burnley.
Look at Arteta.
And you work with bigger calibre of players, you get a bigger impact. So let's see what he does with Man United. Obviously, the plan probably is to keep him as interim and get a new manager. But football's a living, breathing entity. If we keep winning games like we won at the weekend, how are you going to say no to it?
It's the only reason he's not being considered because of what happened with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when he was in temporary charge.
I think so. But also as well, he's only had 1 game. That is a new manager bounce. So there is a few question marks still there. And I think it would be a bit foolhardy to come out and be like, he should be the guy.
Yeah.
Especially so early. Because let's have it right. We're playing Arsenal this weekend. If we get beat 4-0, then it's kind of going, Carrick doesn't really know what he's doing and we've just got an ex-player in.
Jamie Carragher says he can't see Michael Carrick ever winning the Premier League at Manchester United. Is that fair?
It's his opinion, so it's fair for him to say. But I think, it is a bit of a stretch. And to visualise someone who's inexperienced at this level winning the league is a tall order. Look at Eddie Howe. He's been at Newcastle for so long and he's been in the Premier League for so long. And could you envisage him winning the league with Newcastle at the moment? No. So it is hard. So I can see why you can't visualise it. But a boy can dream, can't
he? Would it bother you when we talk about Tuchel? I know Nagelsmann was kind of not at the top of your list, but with Tuchel, would it bother you that hopefully, if England do well, he would miss the start of your pre-season?
Obviously, in an ideal world, you'll have a manager who's doing a full pre-season. But when you've got a manager of that quality coming in, if you're guaranteed the quality and you've got such a good track record, it's worth the hit of a lesser pre-season. But like I said, in an ideal world, you'd have that full pre-season. We're just not in that situation.
Tell us how much you enjoyed Saturday then.
I absolutely loved it. Inject it into my veins. I was on Friday and I said we'd win, and everyone laughed at me in the studio. So I was quite vindicated by that. But yeah, it was great to see. It was absolutely free flowing football, really entertaining. And not only did we beat City, but we actually dominated the game, and it was quite refreshing to watch.
Not everybody laughed because if you'll remember, I said that Manchester United would not lose. I said it would be 1-1, didn't I?
Yeah, you had my back. You did say we wouldn't lose, so I'm grateful for that, Tom. Cheers, mate. I've always liked you.
Kobbie Mainoo, are you happy to see him involved again, and do you want to see even more of him now?
Absolutely, and I think the way Carrick plays, we're going to see more of him. I think he was limited in the old system of how much he's got here, but you look at his impact in that match. Now, obviously, you could pick any player on that pitch and say they were man of the match on Saturday, but you've got to say Mainoo just looked so good. He protected that back four. He won every duel. He was progressive moving forward. It's the Kobbie Mainoo everyone's wanted to see, and I think in that position, I think he can start staking his claim to be back in the England squad.
Yeah, maybe.
I was happy to see him back in as well, even as a neutral. OK, Jamie, thank you.
No problem, guys. Thank you very much.